Hey, Miles here, milesbeckler.com, and in this video we are going to answer the question, how do I find a mentor? Right? Now this is a question that's come up so many times in the comments here on my other videos that I'm quite astounded by it, to be perfectly honest with you. And in this day and age, I think we need to have a real serious conversation about the question and the answer, but I believe there's actually an underlying cause for this question to be asked that we're going to look at and analyze towards the end of this video because it's really important. I think this question is a symptom. I don't think this is the actual question people are asking. But let's jump right into it. How do you find a mentor? Now, first of all, let's define a mentor. And if you're thinking that a mentor is someone in your local market, a millionaire, a multimillionaire who's gonna stroll into your life and take you under their wing and show you all the ropes and help steer you in the right direction and put you on your path, the fast track to success, to millionaire dome in your world, you're flat out wrong. They're not there. They're not coming. And the sooner you realize this, the better. Right? So here's what I'm getting at is there's this false belief, I believe, in the world right now, and I think it comes from all these fake ass business coaches who have never built a successful business in their life, but they're selling you on how to build a business, and they'll take you under their wing for $3,000 a month and teach you, oh yeah, they don't know. All they know how to do is sell you on $3,000 a month programs. Or it's kind of the duplication business model of just do what we did, sign up for our system, go to the exact same marketing I did for our system, and then you'll get 3 people and they'll get 3 people and they'll get 3 people, and that flat out doesn't work because it gets watered down, the marketing doesn't work, my ad budget is changing every day and my Facebook stuff. No one is going to hand everything over to you on a silver platter like that. And the faster you get to the mindset and the realization of the truth that this shit takes work, the better off you are, right? So here's the thing. There is a type of mentor in your world, and I'd like to think, if I may, you're watching it right now, right? YouTube is your mentor, right? Google is your mentor. Do you have a library card for your local library? If you're in the United States of America and you have a library card, you have access to the most astounding volume of information outside of the internet that's absolute possible. Don't have money for the Audible books, can't go get all the Seth Godin Audible books or the Dale Carnegie How to Win Friends and Influence People or the Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich books, but you want them on audio, go get a free library card. Go get the audio book, listen to it on your commute that way. Watch your YouTube videos, right? If you can't figure out how to solve a problem in your business, Google it. Go to Google. My wife and I built this business 100% that we've created through force, right? Like there's been no one who ever showed us the way. We've purchased a few courses along the way. Most of those courses left us with more questions than answers. There have been a very, very, very slim and select few that actually helped us, but all in all, it's from experience. It's learning by doing. Experience is your best and only truthful mentor, right? And its experience comes from trial and error. It comes from learning by doing, and that's the big trick. I think there's a lot of people on Instagram looking around, either A, looking at how successful other people are and boy, I'm not there yet, boy, let me keep looking at social media instead of putting in the work, or B, they're following these people who are sending up these flash pictures from the beaches of the world and my system generated $17,294 in 68 days and I'll teach you exactly how to do it, just pay me $3,000. Bullshit that's out there, right? And it puts these false beliefs inside of our minds, and what those false beliefs do is they get us to hesitate and doubt the concept of putting in the work, failing forward, figuring this all out one way or another because you have to, right? We all need that burning desire and that why inside of us that's going to get us to overcome and to really overcome the challenges that we're going to face in building a business, because all in all, perfectly honest with you, it's tough. Takes a lot of man hours, a lot of woman hours, a lot of teamwork, a lot of figuring it out on your own. And that teamwork thing, by the way, it's all you. You are your team and you must go forth and figure it out. Cool part is though, in this day and age, we've got Google, we've got YouTube, you have the ability to work a day job, right? All day long, you can work a job. And then you get home at night when the rest of the world's starting to close down and all the local businesses are closed. You could build a business at night, but you got to figure it out. There's no one going to show you the way. And more importantly, I think to understand is there's no one you're going to pay $500,000, $2,000 a month to coach you. I have never paid for services from a business coach. I will never pay for services from a business coach. I read the books. I go through the courses that are helping. I'm about to fly on Monday in a few days. I'm about to fly across the country. I'm paying a guy $6,000 to learn from him to up my Facebook ads game. Is he a mentor? Absolutely not. He's an absolute gangster at what he does. He spends $1 million a month profitably on Facebook ads, and I'm gonna go sit there in a room with him in his home office for 3 days straight, and I'm gonna study everything this dude talks about, and then I'm gonna come home and I'm back to myself. It's just me. He ain't gonna call me. He's not gonna hold my hand and walk me through this. He's gonna tell me everything I need to know to be successful. I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna implement while I'm there. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna test. I'm gonna grind it out and I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna increase my ad spend up to $1,000 a day, and I'm gonna make $1 million through Facebook advertising. I'm gonna make $1 million in revenue in 1 year's time through Facebook advertising. And guess what? I started with rubbish ads that didn't work. I started with funnels that didn't work, and no one handheld me through the process of getting here. It was hard work. It was determination. It's resourcefulness, right? We have so many resources in this day and age. You got YouTube, you got Google, you got the library books, like everything you need is there and is free. It takes a lot of time digging in to figure everything out. That's what we need to really look at and kind of like hold on a pedestal in this day and age. And unfortunately, generations these days, we're not holding that stuff on a pedestal. What we're holding on a pedestal is these people who are fake celebrities and who bought hundreds of thousands of Instagram followers, and we think they're special because they're putting up quotes with Rolexes and Lamborghinis and pictures of them on the beach. The real truth of the matter is the real hustlers in the world, the real business owners making big impacts in the world, getting like literally changing the world for the better through their businesses and products and services. Those people, they're hustling, they're working. They ain't got time for this bullshit that happens on social media. And it's a mindset shift for you to understand, oh, okay, I just got to put in the work for 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, and then I'll be where I want, right? So it's that false belief of there is this person out there. How do I go find that person that's going to walk me through the process? I mean, at best, you found it. It's on this channel. I have laid everything out 100% for free. I'm not trying to sell you a course. I'm literally here to assist you and help you achieve the success that you desire, because I want to see you have some lifestyle freedom. And that's just real talk. Not many people are out there positioning themselves in that way. But am I going to do it for you? Absolutely not. Can I answer every little question about your niche and about your customer avatar and about how to run the ads and why this isn't working? No, I can't. I don't have time for that. I don't have interest in doing that. And honestly, that's the job. That's what you have to do in order to achieve success, right? Because that's what I'm doing with my business. What you don't see outside of these videos, right? I'm publishing videos at a massive pace because I'm very curious about what happens with YouTube, my subscriber numbers and my viewership numbers when I go on an extended kind of push with putting these videos out, right? This is an experiment that I am running, and you are getting the byproduct, which is as good of content as I can humanly put out. Awesome. But at some point, A, that's going to change and I'm going to stop putting out videos every single day. And B, you need to get off of the YouTube and get into putting in work, right? And what kind of work do you need to put in? Whatever work's required for you to get the money. Because if you're not making money in your business, and that's what we covered in the last video, and I'll have that pop up right there, if you're not making money in your business, you don't actually have a business. You're a wantrepreneur at that point in time, and you're probably just putting CEO in your Instagram bio and putting up fancy pictures and motivational pictures. We need to get you out of that to actually putting offers in front of people. Put up a sales page with a buy button and a product behind that and see if anyone purchases it. Don't run it by your friends. Don't run it by your family. Don't post it in the comments and ask me to take a look at it. Go drive cold traffic to your sales letter and see if anyone buys. If not, cool, let's try warming them up. Let's send them to an opt-in first. Go build the opt-in page. Go build the list. Go send traffic to that. Does anyone subscribe? I don't know, give it a shot. If not, tweak it, tweak it, tweak it. And it's this process of being resourceful. Getting started is the most important step, and then from there, it's sticking with it and tweaking it and tweaking it. And this is really why, if we can kind of go back to some videos we talked a while ago, this is why it's so important to be in a niche that you love. Because it is going to take you 5 to 10 years in order to become successful. That's real talk. Nobody trying to sell you a course, nobody trying to sell you quick riches is going to be that honest with you. So I'm trying to have that moment with you and let you know how it really is, because I'm not trying to sell you anything. other than reality. I'm trying to give you a dose of reality, and it's going to take you 10 years. And if you're not interested in the topic you're working on, if you're not interested in this game, and you're not interested in publishing content on a topic for the next 10 years, you are in the wrong spot. It's never going to work for you. Here's the cool part. If you are interested in publishing content on a specific niche and topic for a specific customer avatar for the next 10 years, it can be the most exciting and enjoyable 10 years of your life. And what happens after that 10 years is absolutely astounding. I can tell you from personal experience. I started my first websites back in the 1990s. Last century is when I started my first websites. I didn't make any money at all, zero income until about 2003, and then that fell apart within a year, and I didn't make any more money online until about 2009. And then from that point, it took me several years to make full-time income from my internet-based business. If you really zoom out on this, I took the long, slow, arduous path. There was no mentor for me. I used Google, I read books, I listened to audiobooks, I listened to podcasts. I talk to people, I meet people at conferences, ask them what's working for them, but I never expect those people to hold me by the hand and show me the path. I've never paid for a coach giving me false beliefs and false promises that they're gonna be able to show me the fast way to get there because that's the business they're in. No, if anybody can show you how to make money online, they theoretically, if they're honest, should be out making money online, right? Like what I'm doing with my real job. I am busy hustling every day, getting my Facebook ad campaigns, split tests running my funnels, growing and expanding my internet publishing business. And I'm taking a moment out of that to show you what I'm doing, but this is really just a selfish experiment. I'll be perfectly honest right there. I'm putting this out because I want to see, can I trigger YouTube's algorithm? Can YouTube give me 1 million subscribers within a couple of years of hard work? If so, that's a net benefit for me. I don't need to sell anything to 1 million subscribers. I'm cool with just building that massive audience. How do I get there? Put out the best damn content I can, as frequently as I possibly can. It takes work, but yet I can't detract from my other business because I got to keep my cash flow coming in, because if you notice, I ain't sold you nothing yet. I got to make my money somewhere, right? I got to pay for life. And that's how it works. This is the hustle, and it just takes work, y'all. Like, seriously, you got to put in the work. So if you're going through the motions, if you're in the grind, if you're doing the hustle, pat yourself on the back. Even if you're not seeing the results you want, we're all impatient. I know. I thought I was going to be a millionaire by 30. I thought I was going to be a millionaire by 25. Here I am at 35 years old, about to be 36 this year. I'm not a millionaire. I have generated $1 million in revenue online. I've helped other businesses generate millions of dollars online, but I don't have $1 million in the bank. I don't have $1 million in investment. I don't own a home. Nothing. I'm still paying rent, right? Like, I'm still living life, figuring this game out day by day. And that's cool. I'm having a blast doing it because I love what I do. I love the meditation niche. I love helping people who go from having a frazzled day and scattered and feeling disconnected with their family and not feeling loved, to help them be able to put on an audio message that my wife and I make and feel love in their life and feel positive light energy in their life and feel more grounded. The kinds of feedback and the emails I get from these people who are saying, thank you so much, you saved my life. It is amazing. I'm literally getting choked up, and that's the level I'm playing at. And that's how much I care about them. And that's why I'm so passionate about figuring out Facebook ads, because I know there's a lot more of these women and these people out there who are having these life problems that my stuff can solve. So I'm on a race. I have to hurry and get to them before something bad happens, right? I can help them change their life for the better. I have this power. I got to get that out to them. And that's the passion that fuels my business. And you need to find that kind of a passion, because then when I hit these walls, or things aren't working, or income dips, or Facebook changes the game, or Facebook ad costs go up, or the infinite number of problems that we see, I don't care. I can't be bothered by that. That's not going to bog me down. I have a duty and a responsibility in this life to this target of women who I'm helping, to be of service to them. And if that's the challenge in front of me, great, I'm gonna get over that one. And guess what's on the other side of that one? Another challenge and another roadblock, and I'm gonna get over that one. No one is throwing me a rope to help me get over these. I tie up my shoes, I figure out my way around this problem, and there's another one and another one. The cool part is I can go on YouTube and look up, like, Facebook ads changing the game. What's going on? Right? I can look at these people I respect in these different niches, and how do I know them and respect them? Because I've been listening to them for 5 years and they haven't led me astray in 5 years yet. other people have led me astray, try to sell me shit, or have sold me shit that sucked, and they're off the list, right? I don't pay attention to them. So I've got a few select people I pay attention to, but they don't know me. They've never met. I've never shaken hands with any of these people. I go to their blog, I read their comment that they put out, their content, I implement, I test it for myself, and if my results are as good as or better than their results and what they told me would happen, bingo, I will pay attention to that individual. And that's how I go about finding mentors, right? That's the only concept of mentor I have, and that's the most beneficial side of the way our world works in this day and age. You've got podcast specialists putting out the best content on how to podcast on podcasts and blogs and YouTube channels. You got YouTube specialists who are YouTube certified. They're putting out their keynote speeches at VidCon to help you understand the YouTube algorithm and how it works so you can get your YouTube stuff out. SEOs, bloggers, everybody out there is teaching you how to use content marketing. I'm doing my best to teach you everything that you know, and at some point, it's all about putting in the work. You are your best mentor. Experience is your best mentor. Trial and error is your best mentor, because when you go through the process of fail, ding, I made a sale. Holy shit, I made a sale. I did something on try number 13 that made a sale, and I made $7.24. Woohoo. Then guess what? Go do that again. And also you make it 2 sales. Then go do it again. Then you made 4 sales. Then go do it again. Now you made 8 sales. Add a couple of tweaks to it. Now you made 16 sales. Now this process might take you 6 months, year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. I don't know. I don't know how much time and energy you're going to put into it, but I guarantee you, if you stick with that process long enough, it will absolutely pay you out, and you'll save a whole lot of money not dumping any money in these bullshit life coaches and business coaches and business coaches and coaches coaching coaches and these fake gurus out there trying to sell you push button systems. Just do what we did. We made 6 figures. We'll mentor you because we're the mentor guys. We 6-figure mentor you. Just buy our shit and then do what we do and get, worse results than we will. They make all the money. They get a lot of money to advertise and show the life that you want. You end up holding the short end of that stick because they're not selling it based on the reality of the situation. They're selling you those false hopes and false dreams as if they can help you somehow shortcut the process of putting in the work. So when you get honest with yourself that it's all about putting in the work, there's no way of avoiding putting in the work, and there's no one going to show you step by step how to put in the work, because it's different for you than it was for me, than it was for my wife, than it is for my friends. It's different. You're a different human being. You have different DNA. You think different. You learn different. You operate different. You communicate in a different way, and that's beautiful. It's 100% unique, exactly as it's supposed to be. Those are your God-given gifts. Figure them out. Figure out where in alignment that is with you and your message and your heart and your passions and what you love, and then pour your heart into it. And let those failures be signs that you're on the right path, because the road to success is bumpy as it is incredibly challenging, right? So if you're hitting challenge after challenge after challenge, that's a good sign. That means you're on the right path, you're doing the right things, and you keep with it, and you'll get those glimmers of hope, and you'll start to see that light at the end of the tunnel, and that light gets bright. And when you start standing in that light, and when you're shining your unique light in the world, magical things happen. And nobody's going to show you how to do it beyond these videos, beyond Google, beyond the podcasts, or the books that are at the library. So get you some. Put in the work, shift that mindset, get ready for it. It's coming, but you can do it. That's the one thing I know. God doesn't give us anything we can't handle. So stick with it, burn the midnight oil if you have to, come up with a reason that's so much bigger than you for why you have to get successful at this. Could be your kids, could be your family, could be your parents, could be this thing that you invented will cure diabetes. I don't know what it is. Find something bigger than you, and you'll find the determination, the willpower, and the fire to get it out to the world, and the ability to overcome all obstacles. And that is the ultimate trick. Thanks for listening to the rant. I do appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I feel like this is really important stuff. It's not that tactical, but once you get that mindset shifted to work, challenge, struggle, it's real, it's okay. That's what we want to be experiencing. Then you can kind of engage with that process, knowing that you're on the right path and knowing that you can overcome any obstacle because you'll use the resources you have, which is YouTube, which is Google, which is your library card, which are the books that are out there, which are the audiobooks that are out there, right? You don't need the high ticket courses. Everyone puts all their content in their books. Go read the books, listen to the audiobooks, use the YouTube videos, but most importantly, produce more than you consume. That's the trick. And if you stick with that long enough, you will achieve success. And I'm happy to help in any way, shape, or form I can. Thank you again for your time. I do appreciate it greatly. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave me a comment if you have a question or if you got something you want to share. I'm happy to communicate in the comments here. And be sure to subscribe if you have not already, because I got some cool videos. We are going to get back into tactics again pretty soon. I got some cool videos coming out real soon that I'm really excited to share with you. So thank you for your time. Thanks for the rant. I'm going to go ahead and step off my soapbox now and get back to work because it's lunchtime and I got lunch and then I got work for the rest of the day. So see you on the next video.